Morning, Chris. Kick off.
Yeah, Arsene, can we start with some team news? Sead Kolasinac went off in the last game. What's the latest on him?
Well, today he was much better, and I think he'll have a test at the end of the week. He's not ruled out of Sunday's game yet, but of course he's not involved tomorrow. But it's not as bad as we could fear at the start.
There were question marks over Callum Chambers and David Ospina for tomorrow. What's the latest with them?
Both of them are short. Ospina maybe will be available for Sunday, and Callum Chambers is back in full training, but not fit enough to play.
And Welbeck Mustafi still after the break?
Welbeck Mustafi after the break.
You've settled into a kind of a rhythm where you have two teams across three competitions. Any reason to change that at all?
Not really, because both of the teams do well, and even in training, when they play against each other, it's very tight, you know, and overall it can be one moving. But I've gone into a rotation policy, and I want to stick to that at the moment. And I must say I am pleased with the quality of our performances in every single competition.
You've got Rob alongside you. How would you sum up his progress and his potential?
Well, Rob, I rate him highly. And I think I've shown that in very big games. I feel that he's ahead of what is a normal central defender at his age, because in the top level now, you have not many central defenders who play before the age of 24. So he has already good experience behind him, and this kind of games tomorrow helps him to move forward very quickly. He had a little bit. Lack of confidence at the start of the season, 1 or 2 games, but I think he recovered quickly now and looks very confident again and ready.
And Rob, just for you, how do you absorb those ups and downs as a young centre-half?
Yeah, it's part of the game we're going to come across. He's not going to have a career that's just going to go straight up and to the top of what you want to be at. You're going to have ups and downs, and it's how we react to them. And with the staff around, they've been helpful, and we've cracked on in the gym and stuff and out on the pitch, and getting your confidence back, and then getting back to how you were playing and where you want to be going to.
I think it's 17 years since you were in this competition when it was the UEFA Cup. Obviously it presents some challenges to you in terms of rotating your squad, but is it kind of helpful in a way because it allows you to rest senior players for games like this ahead of games like Manchester City and Tottenham, which you've got coming up?
I don't know, it depends all on the results, you know. We know tomorrow and we know on Sunday. And it's 2 big games. First of all, focus in football. Focus always on the next one, because every game for Arsenal is a very important one, and we can qualify tomorrow. Do we win the game tomorrow? We qualify as top of a group. So for me, that is important, because after we can look a bit at the rest of the competition in a quieter way. So tomorrow is a big game. We won the 3 games. We want to win game number 4 now.
3 leading players in your attack, Lacazette, Ozil, Sanchez, they've been gaining or showing promise in the last few games. Is there no temptation to put them in tomorrow night, even though you've said you'll rotate?
No, because I have another trio we'll play tomorrow night, like Walcott, Wilshere and Giroud. It's very difficult to make a difference, you know, but I believe that they all want competition, they all deserve competition because of their quality. And if you look at the number of minutes played by all these players since the start of the season, many of them are in a very competitive shape, what should be an advantage for us for the rest of the season.
You came from behind to win your last 3 games. I think it's 4 wins in a row now. Would it be fair to say that criticism by Troy Deeney maybe appealed to some of the pride among your players, and they thought, well, it maybe annoyed them?
Look, criticism is always most of the time on the performance of the day, and people are always tempted to say that what happened on the day is definite, but it's not like that. Life is about you, how you want to change things, and the way we responded in the last 3 games shows that we have a needed strengths to respond to every situation we face in the game. You have always a game or 2 in the season where it looks like you have not the qualities that everybody wants, but it's always down to you to respond well.
The There's an England squad announcement tomorrow from Gareth Southgate. There were suggestions that he's looking at including Jack Wilshere. Do you feel he's ready for inclusion in the international scene?
Yeah.
Or do you feel that he needs a little bit more time?
I think he's ready. Personally, I think he's ready. He was not 3 weeks ago, he's today. He's ready. I have the same problem, you know, he's competitive for me as well. In every single competition, he's ready to play. And I would encourage him to do it.
Do you think he can make a big difference for England at this stage, even though he's had quite limited game time?
I just can repeat what I personally think, that the super fit Jack, I don't know how you can keep him out of the English squad.
Suggestion that Manchester City could possibly, your opponents on Sunday, could possibly go the whole season unbeaten. I appreciate it's a kind of more general debate.
I got this question many times, and it might happen one day, but it's a long way to go. There's only 10 games played, so 28 more to go. And at the moment, they can still do it, but nobody can rule it out, but we'll see.
What does that kind of achievement demand from your squad, though, having done it yourselves?
I think it first of all needs quality and consistency and capacity to unite your energy in every single game, because the game is very demanding. Sometimes you can lose a game that you don't envisage at all, you know. And so that is a kind of urgency. To keep a level of urgency in your squad for 38 games is not easy.
Stories in recent days that you could go back for Thomas Lemar in January, obviously a player you're in for in a big way at the end of the transfer window. Any truth in those?
No, at the moment I'm, I told you, I have a big squad, and the problem for me is to keep everybody together until the end of the season. Do we go on the transfer market in January? I don't know yet.
So not Riyad Mahrez either? Not Riyad Mahrez?
No.
Question
Moose,
for...
thank you.
I just wanted a question for Rob, if that's all right. Yeah. Rob, what does it mean to be playing in Europe? It's not the Champions League, but it's still the Europa League.
Yes.
What does it mean to you as a young player?
Yeah, it's still massive for me personally to be playing in Europe. To be playing at the top end of the Premier League is a big enough achievement, and then to get in Europe as well is something that I've always wanted to do, play in Europe. So to be doing that now, I'm really happy with that.
Do the younger players in the squad feel that if you do play well in these games that there is a pathway to the first team, particularly big games?
Yeah, definitely. You can see with the team we've been playing in the cup competitions and in the Europa League, the likes of Reece Nelson and Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Joe Willock have come in and just hit the ground running in that team. And with 3 wins out of 3, they can push on to the next level.
Arsenal started using a back 3 at the tail end of last season. Is it easy for a defender to flip from a 3 to a 4?
It's something that with the talent we've got in the squad, it worked quite well to fit into that. With the centre halves we've got, along you have people like Per and Koscielny, experienced players who are going to help you with that.
Arsene, you've gone a goal down in the last 3 games. Are you worried about your team making a slow start in matches?
Not really, because I believe that when you play at home, many teams defend very well, play on counter-attack. You know, sometimes we forget a little bit the defensive urgency, but overall, no, I'm not really worried for slow starts. We had mixed. On that front, it has been very mixed. We had some games where we had a slow start, like against Swansea. Some games where we had a very quick start. So overall, I'm not worried about that.
And the competition has given you a chance to give young players a chance to get into the team, play in front of good atmosphere.
Yes, I think honestly it's exceptional for them, because England has been world champion in the under-20, European champion under-19, world champion under-17. So that's the first time. That shows there's quality young players in England, and that means as well we have to give them a chance. But if you look, for example, at the team who has been world champion under-20 in the first 11, and you look, do they get this quality of games? You have to say no. So I think for our players, it's a huge opportunity and a huge chance to get this kind of competition.
Rob, how different is the Europa League to playing in domestic cup competitions?
I think with our last game against Red Star Belgrade, the atmosphere there and the crowd, there is a different feel to it, and the way that teams set up are different to the English Premier League, and it's interesting. It's just going to help me learn different occasions and how to deal with that.
Talking of that, the Cologne game was a different occasion at the Emirates. I mean, for different reasons, but it was a great atmosphere. I mean, it was noisy. It was. Do you expect a similar thing tomorrow night? Because Red Star Belgrade fans aren't quiet.
No, I'm sure they'll bring a big following, and it's how we play our normal game, and just put that to the side and concentrate on what we need to do.
Arsene, just generally, I mean, how pleased have you been with the attitude of the players to this competition? Because they've taken it individually and collectively, haven't they?
I personally believe that my biggest pleasant experience this season is how focused the whole squad is in every single game, and that's the first time in my life I see that, how united and focused the whole squad is, and I'm really honest when I say that, and you cannot say that any player in any competition has gone a little bit easy. The focus of the team has always been, of the squad has always been exceptional.
What's been the key to that, do you think?
I feel the fact that there's a good understanding in the squad, that we have not bought 7 or 8 players in the middle of a season where they know each other well and play together for quite a while. They had together positive and negative experiences, and they always responded well, and I think there's respect within the squad that is an important ingredient.
And just one on Jack Wilshere. If he does get called up for England, does he need to be carefully managed by him?
No,
You think
I manage him at the moment like every single player.
Do you think he's
He's completely, since 3 weeks, he's completely treated like any other player.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.